Hi kids, today we're going to learn how to use the scroll saw, a great little tool for doing detailed work and small contour cuts on thin material. First, we have a few things we have to learn about the saw, such as how to turn it on, speed control, and how to adjust the guard. First rule of safety, always wear your safety glasses. Next rule of safety with the scroll saw is always try to keep your fingers away from the blade. There should always be a way you can hold your material so that your fingers are not getting pushed too close to the blade. Then tighten up. Next adjustment is the speed control. This knob right here adjusts the speed.
The on-off button and the speed controller. This particular speed controller goes from 1 to 8, 1 being the slowest, 8 being the fastest. Here is what adjustment of the speed controller looks like.
This lever here is the blade tensioner, which should be adjusted by your teacher.
Now we're ready to cut. I always say that you should be cutting something that you've drawn out and not just cut randomly. However, if you're looking for something random and creative, then you can cut without a line. But let's start by trying to cut a straight line. We've drawn a straight line on a piece of wood. We're just going to try to cut straight through that, keeping our fingers away from the blade. It works much like a sewing machine, except that a sewing machine puts things together. The scroll saw takes things apart. Turn the machine on. Adjust the speed. Hold both sides of the piece of wood and push straight through the blade. It's just that easy. Now comes a hard one, cutting an S-curve. Now we can't start with the wood straight on. We have to start at the angle that the S runs into the wood. On again. And we have to move the wood as we go. Very important to move forward as you turn. If you try to turn too sharply with the scroll saw without moving forward, the blade will bind in the wood and will stop cutting, like this, which you don't want. Now a tricky one. How do we cut out a 90-degree inside notch to make the letter H? I'm going to show you. First, we'll go straight in and straight out, and straight in and straight out. Then we will do a diagonal cut across, like this. There's my two cuts in, now my diagonal. I've cut out one piece, next piece. As always, if there's little pieces of material left on the deck, turn the machine off, then sweep the materials away, then you can turn the machine back on again. Now I'm almost done my H. Got to make one last cut right here, but I don't want to get my fingers too close to the blade, so I'm going to hold it on one side. I can even push it with another piece of wood.
This has been a Mr. Golder production on how to use the scroll saw.